Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're doing well. Today I'm going to be talking about the KOBO Libra colour and kind of my first impressions and like an initial review. So let's get started. So for a bit of context, I absolutely love e-reading. I got a Kindle for like a birthday present about 7 or 8 years ago, so she is a senior citizen now, but it's still working great, and ever since then I was absolutely just smitten with it. So I really didn't like the concept before I got a Kindle because I love physical books, I love collecting them, and I couldn't give that up. Little did I know the revolutionary idea that you can kind of do both. So since kind of converting a bit more, I have just become more and more of an e-reader, and I have less physical books. I don't like reading physical books as much, especially hardcovers. Like Kindle is my favorite book, my favorite format to read in. I'll like dabble in a paperback every now and again, and I'll get like my favorite ones. I'll buy the physical copy, but I don't really like I'm so obsessed with my Kindle because one, I can get almost anything from my library instantly, and two, it just saves so much space. Like it is insane how much space it saves. But yes, you all know what an e-reader is. So I am an absolute lover of that. However, that being said, my Kindle is a good, 7 or 8 years old. It hasn't really got any like functional issues. I don't think it charges above like 97% now, but it still lasts for ages. So I have no issues with it, but that doesn't mean that these new e-readers haven't caught my eye. So I have been really interested in KOBO as a brand for a while now, but I can't really justify getting a KOBO because my Kindle works just fine. But I received a gift recently, which was the KOBO Libra colour. So despite being someone that doesn't really read anything in colour, I had to give it a go. I wanted to see what it was like. I was like, I can always return it, but I thought it'd be kind of fun. So yeah, let's get into some of my initial thoughts. Little disclaimer, if you are looking for like a technical specs kind of video, like going through all that, I'm not your girl. I am not a techie person, so this is much more of like a yappy review, just talking about the stuff that I liked, the stuff I found, what I enjoyed. So yeah, just so you know, just FYI. So I failed as a YouTuber because I opened it, I was too excited, so I didn't do an unboxing, but here she is, very cute. It's also my first like white e-reader, which I'd seen some people talk about reading against the white versus the black of like a Kindle was different, but I haven't really noticed the difference. So one of the big things that I was excited about for this was the page turn buttons. They are so much fun. Was that turned on? I was like playing with that, hold on. Okay, we've discovered a new moment together. Oh, it's like upside down now. If you've got it off, it's off right now, and you press the page turn button, it turns on, because the on button is on the back. That's so cool. Okay, we're discovering features together, this is fun. But anyway, so it has page turn buttons, which I was really excited about because I've always kind of wanted to try them out, and seeing as this was a present, I was like, okay, we'll just go all out. Do I need page turning buttons? No. But are they nice? Yes, absolutely. So it also kind of has like a little curve, and one of the things about the Kindle Oasis, not that it's like a comparison, but it kind of had like a back section that you hold on to, which I didn't love, whereas this is just a little curve, which is quite nice. So yeah, I enjoyed that. So one thing that's really cool is that you can kind of see like your covers of your books in colour while you're just kind of looking at the library, which I think is very cool. It's definitely not worth getting a KOBO colour for that, but it's pretty interesting. And then, yeah, I downloaded just some kind of interesting, the book I'm currently reading because I want to test out the buttons, and then just like some random kind of colourful books to test. And this is like a comic book. I mean, I'm sure if you're interested in this is definitely not your first video and you've seen all these, and I'm probably not the person to kind of do these, but it's pretty cool seeing the colour on the e-ink screen. I did really kind of enjoy that. It's a very, I don't want to call it a gimmick because it's not a gimmick for a lot of people, but it's definitely a gimmick for me. I don't read comics or manga or anything like that. It's also really cool seeing highlights in colour. It's kind of on the box, which is really nice, but I am just not a highlighter either. It's not for me, but if it was like a present and I was like, I'm going to go all out, but other than that, I wouldn't have got it. But I think it's been a cool kind of experience to try it out. However, I am going to be returning this, and I'm going to be getting the KOBO Libra 2, which is it's basically the same device, same kind of, it's a bit older, but the same features, but it has enough colour. And my main reason for that is because I love reading on my Kindle with no backlight. I really love the e-ink screen. I would rather read with like the light on and my Kindle on 0, because I don't know, I just love it. This is the KOBO Libra colour with no backlight. I don't know if you can see how dark it is. and I am sitting like in front of a very big direct light window. I have been having to read it at like 30% brightness, which kind of sucks. So for that reason, I kind of started looking into the KOBO Libra 2 and saw the color was much better, or the brightness, sorry, was much better on that, because what I've been finding with this is you're kind of getting the worst of both worlds. When you want it to look like an e-ink screen, which is like when you're just reading text black and white, it doesn't. It feels like I'm reading on like an iPad. And I think a little bit of that is me because I'm not used to reading with the backlight on, but I just don't like it, and I don't feel like I'm reading properly. It like hurts my eyes. And then when you have the colour, it looks kind of grainy because it's an e-ink screen. So I feel like you'd want it to be more tablety with the colour, and you're wanting it to be more e-ink screen when you're just reading text, and I'm just getting the worst of both worlds. So after looking at the KOBO Libra 2, I think that's definitely the perfect device for me because it has all the stuff that I love about this, but with a better black and white screen. But if you're into comics and manga and you like to highlight and kind of annotate a lot, this might be the device for you. It also has like pen support, which I didn't have and don't want to try, but I'm not an annotator, but I could see that being a really cool use case. It is not the device for me. However, I'm very excited to kind of continue my KOBO journey because it's a brand I've been excited about, and as someone that's kind of been in the Kindle world, it's pretty cool to see the KOBO world. When I get my KOBO Libra 2, I will do a different video and like kind of delve into all that, but a couple features that I have been loving about this, I will say now, which I also know are on the KOBO Libra 2. But for one, you just adjust the brightness, you can just scroll up here. This is life-changing for me. Number two, it is auto-rotate. You can just turn it sideways, and then you can use the buttons, and it rotates so quickly. That's awesome. I love that. And you can like lock it, so you can lie on your side. So I've been loving that. I'm loving holding it like this. I'm really enjoying the page turn buttons. It's definitely a bit of a frivolity for me. If you have like motor issues, you might really enjoy that, and that might be a massive difference for you. But for me, it's just kind of a fun little feature, but I love it. I'm enjoying holding it. It's a great device. I will say it doesn't feel super high quality. Not like, I don't think it's gonna break or anything, but it just feels, you know, you can kind of feel a bit of hollow plastic. It feels very plastic, which I don't hate, and the front's not bad, but I think the back just feels a little cheap. Not necessarily compared to the Kindles, because I think they're all kind of going this way, but just so you know. The other thing I will say, which is very silly, but like the packaging was so pretty, like this is so gorgeous, and then the side is kind of like a book, and then you open it, and it was sitting right here. Like, I think that's really fun. People always talk about how Amazon Kindles have like really pristine packaging, and it's kind of like opening an Apple product, but I was really pleasantly surprised by this. It was really nice, and I thoroughly enjoyed kind of the unboxing process, so yeah. So long story short, I think colour e-ink and this world has a little bit more development to do. E-ink technology and the improvement in that industry moved very slowly, but it's a fantastic device. I think it's the right device for a lot of people. It's just not the right device for me. But I'm excited because I think it's helped me find the right device for me. So I'll make another video when I get my KOBO Libra 2, and I might do kind of a comparison to my Kindle because, yeah, she's an old gal. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Leave me a comment down below letting me know what your favourite e-reader is. If you like this and want to see more from me, consider hitting like or subscribing. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in another video soon. Bye!